Nobody cares that you're lonely, dog. Fix yourself or stay alone. Comfort kills dreams. It's time to get uncomfortable.
Hey bestie, cousin, and everyone in between. Welcome back to the channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Honestly, it helps me with the algorithm. I really appreciate your support. In today's video, we are talking about reasons why you should lose that weight. Have you ever felt held back, physically, emotionally, or even socially because of your weight? Maybe you've even avoided certain activities or felt self-conscious in photos or worried about your long-term health. This does not only affect your body, but it affects your spirit too. So today, I want to share with you why losing weight can completely change your life. This isn't about fitting into society's unrealistic beauty standards or punishing yourself for enjoying food. It's about health, energy, confidence, and freedom. By the end of this video, you will have powerful reasons to take even the smallest step toward a healthier you and some practical ideas that can get you started. I have put together some clips for you to watch and be inspired. After, I'll come back with my tiny contribution. Let's watch this.
If you want to lose weight but you need that final push, let me just tell you that you will spend so much less time thinking about your makeup, thinking about your hair, everything when you realize, oh, my body is the outfit. I can throw on any freaking basics that I want. I can walk into any store because they will have my size and just buy basics, match them together. And the body, it's always going to be body, yaddy. I feel like when people are in a larger body, at least when I was in a larger body, I would constantly be worried, like, what am I going to wear? What looks good on me? What's flattering? What do I feel good in? And instead, you could feel like, oh my gosh, like, the body's the outfit. The body is the freaking outfit. I don't need to worry. Like, so much stress, so many things will be taken off of your mind. Small things that in the moment you feel like, oh, it's really not that big of a deal. But when you look outside of yourself and lose the weight, you realize, oh my gosh, so much of my day was taken up and consumed around my body and my clothes and feeling comfortable and not really wanting to be seen and feeling covered up. Takes so much energy, it's gonna be wiped away. It's gonna be wiped.
I just got back from the gym and I just realized that if I had not started my weight loss journey and started going to the gym this time last year, I would still be that big bag that was 230 pounds, eating fried chicken 3 to 4 times a week, bed rotting, not doing only getting up to use the restroom, taking a shower, working, and then laying back down. And now I weigh 155 pounds. I go to the gym 5 times a week. I eat healthier. I'm still eating on a caloric deficit because, I'm trying to look good for summer, And everything has just turned a full 360. And I feel so much better. No more health scares, no more feeling insecure, a lot more confident. I honestly love it here. I love this healthy lifestyle. So this is your sign. Get up and start going to the gym. Start eating right. The longer you do nothing, the longer you will stay a big bag. Very simple. That's about it. Get eating right.
That motivation is not going to get you to lose the weight that you want. What you need is discipline, not motivation. Which then leads me to the first thing. You have to let discipline outride motivation. Motivation is going to come and go. On January 1st, when we finally made the decision that we're going to lose the weight this year, that is motivation. But later on down the road, there are going to be days that you don't want to get up and go to the gym and you don't want to get up and eat healthy. And that's when discipline comes in. Discipline is accepting those feelings and accepting the fact that you don't want to go, you don't want to stay on track, you don't want to eat healthy, but knowing that you're going to do it regardless of how you feel. If you don't have discipline, you're going to give in to every single one of your cravings and you're not going to see the results that you want. My second thing is that you have to remind yourself that nobody is coming to save you and nobody is coming to put in the work for you. And you have to constantly tell yourself that this is the only way that you're going to be able to make that change. The next one, which is going to sound kind of weird, but hear me out. You have to stop focusing on losing weight. The reason for this is because when people first start their weight loss journey, they're so focused on losing weight. They can't wait to see their results. Have you ever taken a second to think, what are you going to do after you lose that weight? You're going to go back to your old eating habits, or are you going to go back to not working out? The only reason I'm saying this is because this is not just a temporary change that we're making. This is a long-term, somewhat permanent lifestyle change. The only reason I'm saying this is because the only way that you can keep that weight off is by doing the same thing you did while you were losing it. In simpler terms, you're going to maintain that weight loss the same way you lost the weight. My next thing is you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth does not come from being comfortable. When you're losing weight, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to do the hard things because that's the only way you're going to see progress. We oftentimes find so much comfort in eating the shitty processed foods, not getting any exercise or any daily activity, and drinking those drinks that have all the sugar in the world in them because that's what we know. That's what we're comfortable with. That's the lifestyle that we've normalized. However, when we get uncomfortable, we cut out the unhealthy foods and drinks and we decide to actually get up and move our bodies and stop being lazy, that's when we're finally going to see the change. So again, get comfortable being uncomfortable. My last and final tip is that you have to remember why you started, because you're going to have days where you dread going to the gym. You're going to have days where you dread eating healthy. You'd much rather just take your ass through a McDonald's and order that Big Mac. When you find yourself in these situations, you have to ask yourself, and then once you answer that question, you're going to ask yourself, is this decision going to hinder or is it going to help my weight loss journey? Eating this Big Mac, is it going to make me feel better about myself after I eat it? Am I going to feel empowered? Or am I going to feel guilty? Or am I going to feel like I've lost progress?
You are going to lose the weight when you want it badly enough. This is what I used to look like. I was overweight. I was obese. I hated my body. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror without feeling disgusted at the sight. I had sweat under my rolls. I felt insecure. My legs would rub together. I remember waking up one day, seeing the number on the scale, and just knowing that day I was going to change my life. When you get to that point, nothing and no one can stop you. No social event, no one encouraging you, no one telling you, oh, you're fine as you are. You will just do it. You will put yourself first for a change, because the whole time I looked like this, everyone else was a priority to me. Making sure everyone else was happy, everyone else was comfortable, everyone else was looked after, but I was neglecting myself. And the moment I stopped doing that was the moment that I was able to embark on a journey that was for me, for a change. I became the priority in my world. And the whole time I looked like this, I was pouring from an empty cup. I was insecure and projecting that on everyone else. My life changed when I lost the weight. I became a nicer person. I was able to give more, be more, do more. I loved life more. I loved who I was more. I love who I am more, because I am who I'm meant to be now, at my goal weight, looking like this. This is who I'm meant to be, and this is who I thrive as. Life can get better for you. It will get better for you. In God's name, it will get better for you. All you have to do is start, and the blessings will come, I promise you.
Doesn't get talked about enough. The ease of life when you are skinny. Everything fits when you're skinny. I mean, everything. I return probably 80% of the stuff that I buy now because it doesn't fit properly. When I was skinny, I don't think I ever returned a single item. Everything is cheaper when you're skinny. Because you can fit in everything, you don't have to spend $80 to find a pair of jeans that will actually fit you. If you're someone that thrifts, your life is going to be 100 times easier. I waste so much money thrifting things now that I think are going to fit me, and they never fit me. But when I was skinny, every single item in my closet was thrifted and everything fit me totally fine. You're not going to have to spend the extra money on wide calf boots. You're going to be able to wear your husband's clothes again. People treat you so different when you're thin. I've worked the same job for 5 years. I was really skinny when I started. I've gained a lot of weight now. The difference in the way just my coworkers treat me is like crazy. I'm a server. I used to get tipped way more than I get tipped now, just because I weighed 80 pounds less. You're gonna be able to go to the beach or the pool and not want to wear a t-shirt the entire time. You're not gonna have anxiety about breathing heavy when you're walking next to your friends, because they're not gonna think, oh, well, she's fat, that's why she's breathing heavy. You hang out with your friends, when you visit your friends in different states, you're gonna be able to wear their clothes. You're never gonna feel that horrible feeling when your friend is like, oh, like, this is big, I'm sure it will fit you, and you put it on and like you can't even zip it up or button it up. You'll be able to go to lunch and get whatever you want, a hamburger, and not have to worry that everyone's judging you for eating a hamburger because you're fat. You're gonna be able to walk around your house wearing a super sexy outfit and like not feel like your fat is just hanging out. You're gonna be able to say I'm hungry around your friends without them thinking, oh, of course she's hungry, she's fat. As someone who's been in both worlds, like, the ease of your life when you are skinny is insane. Like, it's actually addicting. You're gonna be able to take pictures with an entire group and not cry when you see the pictures because you're 3 times the size.
There you have it, guys. So here are 4 reasons why losing weight may be beneficial for you. Reason number 1, health benefits. Let's start with the most obvious, but also the most powerful reason: your health. Excess weight can quietly strain your heart, your joints, and even your hormones. It's linked to increased risk of type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, sleep apnea, and certain cancers. Now, here is the encouraging part. You don't need to lose 50% overnight to benefit, to see real benefits. Study shows that losing just 5 or 10% of your weight, for example, 10 to 20 pounds if you are 200 pounds, can significantly lower blood pressure, improve your cholesterol, and reduce your risk of diabetes. That's huge. Imagine walking up a flight of stairs without gasping for air. Picture bending over to tie your shoes without discomfort or joint pain. Think about playing tag with your kids or your grandchildren without worrying you'll be too exhausted. Losing weight can give your body back its freedom to move and function the way it was meant to. Your heart will thank you. Your lungs will thank you. Even your immune system becomes more efficient when your body isn't constantly under strain. And don't forget sleep. Weight loss can improve your sleep apnea or heavy snoring, which means better rest, sharper focus, and improved mood during the day. Here's another benefit people overlook: reduced inflammation. Extra fat tissue can produce inflammatory chemicals that lead to aches, swelling, and chronic conditions. Shedding that weight lowers inflammation, which can ease pain and protect your organs long term. Weight loss isn't just a number on a scale. It's a life insurance policy you create for yourself, one healthy choice at a time. Health is crucial, but how you feel about yourself can be just life-saving. Many people underestimate the emotional toll extra weight can take on confidence, mood, and even relationships. When you start losing weight, even gradually, you may notice your confidence grows. Clothes fit differently. You stand taller. You stop avoiding mirrors or group photos. It's not vanity, it's self-respect. That sense of pride can spill over into your career, friendships, and even your willingness to try new things. Let's talk about mental health. There is strong evidence that regular physical activity, often part of a weight loss journey, can reduce anxiety and depression. Exercise releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones, which can brighten your mood almost instantly. And when you pair that with better sleep and improved nutrition, your overall outlook on life can shift drastically. I once heard a woman say, "I didn't just lose 30 pounds, I lost the fear of being seen." That really struck me. Sometimes carrying extra weight isn't just a physical burden, it's an emotional shield. Letting go of it feels vulnerable, but also liberating. Remember, your worth isn't defined by your weight. But if losing weight helps you feel more comfortable in your own skin and opens doors that you once closed on yourself, that's something worth pursuing. Now let's move on to number 3 benefit: lifestyle freedom. Now let's talk about freedom. Freedom isn't your lifestyle, your wardrobe, your adventures, and even your finances. And think about travel. Long flights or bus rides can be uncomfortable if your body, feels cramped. Hiking a trail or sightseeing in a new city becomes easier and way more enjoyable when you are fitter. Even things like crossing your legs comfortably or buckling an airplane seatbelt without stress, those small wins can add up to a massive sense of freedom. There is also the wardrobe factor. Losing weight can expand your clothing options and boost your personal style. It's not about seeing a certain size, it's about having choices and feeling good in what you wear. Weight loss can also save you money in the long run. Fewer doctor visits, fewer medications for preventable conditions, and less time off work due to illness or fatigue. And let's not forget relationships. More energy means more quality time with the people that you love. Maybe you will join a recreational sports league with friends, go dancing with your partner, or simply have the stamina to keep up with your kids and in the park. When your body feels capable, your world expands. Let's go to the last one, number 4, overcoming barriers. Of course, we can't talk about losing weight without addressing the barrier, the elephant in the room. Maybe you've tried before and didn't see results. Maybe you feel overwhelmed by, by fad diets or fear you'll fall again. Here's what I want you to hear. Progress doesn't have to be perfect. Start small. Instead of cutting out every food you love, begin by adding one healthy habit, like drinking an extra glass of water, going for a 10-minute walk, or swapping soda for sparkling water. Build momentum with manageable steps. Remember, weight loss isn't linear. There will be plateaus. There will be days you overeat or skip workout. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you are human. The key is consistency over perfection. Also, find support, whether it's your friend, an online community, or a professional having accountability, can make the journey feel less lonely. And please avoid comparing your journey to anyone else. Your body, metabolism, and circumstances are unique. What matters is that you are moving forward your healthiest self. So why lose weight? Because you deserve to feel your best, to live without unnecessary health risk, to wake up energized, to walk confidently into a room, to embrace every opportunity life offers without hesitation. Losing weight isn't about chasing perfection. It's about giving your future self the gift of health and freedom. Take one step today. Replace one sugary drink with water. Take a short walk after dinner, or plan a balanced meal for tomorrow. Over time, those little actions create powerful change. Thank you for spending some time with me, you guys. If this video inspired you or resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more motivation, and share with someone who could use a gentle nudge toward their best self.